I ain't gonna lie, y'all. After watching this movie, I had like a big smile on my face because it just made me feel so good on the inside. Hey everyone, it's Sharronda from Paige and Zak, and today I'm going to be reviewing Fighting with My Family. So this is actually one of the films that I was able to see at the Sundance Film Festival before I actually died from a viral infection that we still don't know where I caught it from. But this was actually the special screening of the festival, and so I had the chance of actually catching the world premiere with the entire cast that was there. And so Fighting with My Family centers around the true story of Saraya Knight, who may know as her ring name Paige in the WWE. She is basically a wrestler who kind of rose to fame, but the more exciting part of her story is kind of her upbringing and how she was brought up into this wrestling family. They raised their children to become professional wrestlers, and it kind of details her journey from trying out to be a part of the WWE to her actually winning her first title. I think she was the youngest person to do so. As I said, this film is directed and written by Stephen Merchant, who actually plays a character in the film as well. And you may know him from The Office. He's a director. He's an actor. He's done a ton of things. He was in Logan. He's just been in a lot of stuff, y'all. You should definitely go research Stephen Merchant because he's been doing a lot with his life. This film was actually an idea by Dwayne Johnson, who is actually in the film as well, playing himself for once. And so essentially, he was in a hotel. I think he was filming a movie. He had insomnia, so he's looking for something to watch. And there's actually a BBC documentary that was based on Saraya's family's lives. And so he watched this documentary, and basically after watching it, he was just like, I have to do a movie on this. And so that's how we got to Fighting with My Family. So this movie stars Florence Pugh. I'm sure I'm saying her name wrong. I'm so horrible with names. I have to do better. But she plays Saraya Knight. Vince Vaughn is in this. Lena Headey, who, you know, Cersei. Like, she's trying to conquer 7 kingdoms. In this movie, she's basically trying to conquer all of the wrestling, okay? She's trying to take everything for herself. No, but yes, she plays Saraya's mother. Vince Vaughn, Dwayne Johnson. And so I have to say, I didn't know what to necessarily expect from this film because I'm not really aware. I wasn't aware of who Paige was and kind of her journey. I used to watch wrestling. I watched wrestling back, like, you know, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H, Undertaker, The Rock, all of them. That's back Black China, not Black China. Whoo, Lord. Oh, girl, go to bed and get some sleep. China. And so basically that's back when I used to watch wrestling, but now wrestling has evolved so much, and especially the women are becoming more of the forefront, gaining more popularity for their matches as well. And Paige was kind of the one to start to help pioneer this transition into women's wrestling. And so what I have to say is I thought as though the movie did a very great job of balancing comedy and drama. I expected this movie to mainly be comedy because her family is so eccentric, and I think the parents do an amazing job, both Lena and then also to Nick Frost. I think they did a very great job of portraying her parents and just being these like cool parents, having a lot of fun with their characters. They were fun to watch on screen. But I have to say, Jack Lowden, who plays Zak, Saraya's brother, he really helps bring the drama to the forefront. As I said, I was really amazed to see kind of all these things that this family had to go through, but also too, especially with his character. And I thought that he did a very great job of kind of portraying like what happens when, you know, you worked so long for this dream to happen and then it doesn't, but you have to watch someone else close to you kind of live it out before your eyes. And so that's one of the things that really made me enjoy this even more. Not only is this a tale of kind of perseverance and making sure that you're following your dreams, but it also shows like what happens if these dreams that you have been chasing, if they basically don't pan out the way that you expect them to. And so that's why I feel as though this movie is a very great feel-good movie for the family, and even having to look at kind of the things that we really don't think about when we think of wrestling. We really think of wrestling more as the athleticism, but not necessarily like, you know, the stage presence. You know, what is your bit going to be? What is the likability? How do you connect with your fans? We really don't get to see all of these different components that really play into wrestling as a whole. And so that's one of the things that I really enjoy. I'm trying to think, do I have something negative to say about this movie? I don't think I really did. What I will say, if I had to be nitpicky about something, and really this is not something that takes away from it, but Paige is such a beautiful woman that there's kind of this storyline as to Soraya not really feeling comfortable with her body, not feeling confident, and kind of being a tomboy and not really wanting to kind of feed into this sexy persona that most of the women wrestlers are known as. And so I was just like, really? I don't know if that's necessarily believable, but I'm gonna go ahead and like go along with it because it works for the film. But I was just like, I would be interested to see kind of what parts in the movie that they kind of like really took it there to give it that like whole drama and just make it dramatic for no reason. But for me, like what I would say to do with your coins for this movie, I would go ahead and pay to see this film in theaters. I had a great time. Like everybody was funny in it. Vince Vaughn did a great job in it as well. I love The Rock in it, and I'm gonna call him The Rock because he plays The Rock in the movie, so I can go ahead and do that. But I just really thought that this movie was so fun to watch. Very feel-good movie, and I really don't think anyone will be disappointed after watching it. So those are pretty much my thoughts on Fighting with My Family. As always, my name is Sharronda from Pay Your Weight, and if you like what you saw today, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with your friends, and make sure you hit that notification bell, and I will see you soon.